Hey, listen, I'm going to show you 10 tips and tricks for Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. If this video helps you, please like it, leave a silly comment for the algorithm, and don't subscribe to me. Alright, the first thing I want to talk about is how to beat these annoying enemies on Death Mountain, the ones that you can't kill and they just turn into stone. Well, if you hit it with magic powder before you turn them into stone. 1 second, here's another one right here. So we just get hit with magic powder, that turns them into a slime and lets you take them out. Thank goodness. Alright, I'm in Kakariko Village. There's a couple little secrets I wanted to talk about here. Fortunately, I'm near the end of the game, so the lady here that is usually here sweeping isn't here right now. But if you hit her with magic powder, she'll turn into a fairy. If we head inside, there's going to be another chicken right here. And we just hit that with magic powder, and that turns into a random woman. Very cool. Alright, so while we're here, I'm actually going to show you another thing. Now, down at the bottom, there's going to be a shed, and you can see there's a hole in that shed. Now, there's no indication that you can bomb it, but if you do bomb it and head inside, you'll see that there's a bunch of chests here, and they'll always have bombs in them and arrows, so it's a great place to fill up your bombs and arrows if you run low. Alright, now I think this trick right here is just a little more well known, but if you pull on all the paintings with Mario's face on it, you'll get some rupees. Nice. Alright, next I want to talk about these trees with faces on them. We all know if you hit them, you'll get a bomb, but if you actually click on them afterwards, you can they'll say stuff to you. They'll say, "Hey, you're bothering me." Alright, so I think that's kind of interesting that the trees will talk to you afterwards. I only found out that one out recently. Okay, so next I'm going to show you 2 places you can get unlimited money. This is the first place I'm at right here. Alright, so if you head into this treed area where you get the flute, you can actually hit, I think, is it this tree? Yeah, this tree will give you 20 rupees. This one give it to you too? Yeah, that one will also give you 20 rupees. And if you leave and come back out, you can do it over and over again and get 20 rupees every single time. Okay, so this is where I am on the map now, and this place will also give you rupees continuously forever. If we go down these stairs after picking up the big rock, and we go ahead and we can lift up these pots, we can see that there's 5s under each of them. Alright, so we can go back out and come back in, and every single time it'll respawn, and you can just pick it back up and grab the money that you need, as you can see. Alright, next thing I want to show you is that if you use your mirror shield while in a dungeon, it will teleport you right back to the entrance. This is a good way to get out of dungeons nice and fast. Okay, so this is where I am on the map right now. I'm at the fairy fountain that will upgrade your boomerang and your shield. Alright, so if you didn't know that, if you throw your boomerang and shield in here and tell the fairy that it's yours, she will give it back to you upgraded. Alright, so I just threw my arrows in there by accident. So anyways, so we're going to quickly... Now there's one other thing that you could throw in there that you might not know about. Okay, and I just learned this one pretty recently. So let's go ahead and throw an item. And what we're going to throw in is just an empty jar. There it is there. So throw in the empty jar. And then tell the fairy that it was you that threw it in. I'm sorry, Miss Fairy. Alright, so then she's going to fill it up with some green potions. So it's a great way to restore your magic for free. Another thing actually about restoring your magic is if you have an ice rod, go ahead and use it. And then what you want to do is hit the enemy with a hammer. If you hit it with a hammer, you can get a magic container right away. Alright, so you can refill your magic very easily. Alright, as long as you have a little bit of magic. If you this guy would just stand still. Come here, you. There we go. So hit him. Hit him with the hammer. It only works sometimes, but there's certain enemies that it works every single time, but you'll get magic most of the time. Let's try again one more time. There we go. And hit it again. And yeah, you get a little bit of magic or you get a lot of magic, but either way, you're going to get some magic if you decide to hit them with the hammer after freezing them. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about is you can actually grab your fairies with the boomerang. So if you're having trouble getting them, just use your boomerang and it will take it right to you. Now there's another 2 more I want to talk about. Now, one thing that I didn't know for quite some time is, you know, when you find breakable walls, you can actually break some of them, not all of them, by just hitting them with your charge attack, with your Pegasus boots. Will take out some breakable walls. Trust me, give it a shot. And then when you face Agathim, or the main boss that shoots beams at you or shoots balls at you that you're supposed to hit back, all right, you can actually hit it back with the bug catching net. All right, I already beat that boss and I broke all the walls, so I couldn't show you both those tips, but you can hit the beams back with the bug net, though it's hard to be accurate with it. It is better to use the sword. Anyways, there's my 10 tips and tricks for Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. If this video helped you, please like it, leave a silly comment for the algorithm, and don't subscribe to me.